Good morning. Today is June 29th, 7:06 a.m. And this is going to be our first long run in a couple weeks. I've been injured and I've been kind of nursing it and taking time off from my long runs and running in general for the last couple weeks. But I feel good. I'm better. Now it's time to get back to work. So it's early because if you don't get out early in this Texas heat, you will not survive. So I'm going to grab some food real quick. And then before we go, we have some packages to open. And then we'll get out on a run. And I'm trying to do 8 miles. Now, am I going to get all 8 of it? I don't know. But that's the goal. We're going to try to get 8 miles. And there's a couple things that are happening today or this weekend that I'm kind of like, man, I wish I was there doing this. But let's go ahead and get breakfast so we can get these miles done. And we'll talk about that, the run, the packages, where I'm at, and where we're going. I mean, we know where we're going, but I'll talk about where I'm at and mentally, physically, etc. Yeah, we're going Pop-Tarts this morning. Typically, I would go with a English muffin with honey and peanut butter, but I feel like tweaking it up a little bit, trying different things while I can. So we're going to see what Pop-Tarts do for me on this run is a pre-run carb boost. I mean, it's all carbs. It's all sugars. It's all carbs. Why not? So there's that. So while I'm eating this, let's go get those packages. This one's already open, so I know what's in that. We'll get that in a second. This one, here's the bag, right? Nice little bit. This is one of them. There's another one in there. But let's see what's inside this bag that I ordered. So with this bag, I got a new hand flask, and it's a soft flask, so I can kind of hold on to it a little bit better. I'm kind of getting tired of the one that wraps around your hand. It's just it's not big enough, and I want to see if I like this better. But I was able to get all these different nutrition gels right here, and I can get them one at a time. I don't have to buy in bulk. I don't have to buy the box or whatever. So now I can try different flavors of goo because I have 2 flavors at home already. And now I can try these Morton gels because I don't have any. So why not? I was able to get those. But what else was I able to get? G1M Sport. Why not? Oh. And bag number 2 has Element salt packets. Again, I was able to buy these individually instead of buying a box of 48. So today for the run, we're going to put 2 scoops of this, 1 packet of this in here and see how I feel. And we'll probably take this on the run as mid-run nutrition. So I know while this was a long clip, at the end of the day, feed.com came in clutch because, again, it's a one-stop shop. So everybody's using Morton gels, and you can get them, but instead of buying them in a box for $40+, you want to try them out? Buy one. You want to try different flavors of gels without buying a box? Buy one. You want to try the different salts, and they have everything. They have the Mortal Hydration, the new stuff for Ironman courses. They have Morton. They have a new system that's out there that I haven't tried. I just learned about the other day. They have running gear, post-running gear. Again, go check them out. Links in the description. The first one, use my link. Right, I don't get commission from your from a purchase. I just get credit that someone's buying it from me. So if you want to use a one-stop shop, go down below, feed.com. I promise you, this will have everything you need. So I'm gonna go eat my Pop-Tarts, get my stuff ready to go on this run, and then we'll be out the door. It is officially like 8:05, 8:07, something like that. We're ready to run. Morning constitutional has been achieved. So now we're gonna head out. Reminder what's in the bottle: 700 milligrams of sodium, 1,700 milligrams of sodium, and 80 grams of carbs. 2 scoops of G1M Sport, 1 packet of Element, salt. So we're gonna rock out with this, and I do have the additional goo that I'll be using halfway through. Okay, this is 100 calories, 22 grams of carbs. So in the event that I'm almost out of energy or feeling sluggish, chew that or put that in about 40 minutes in. Get on that interval because I like the interval of 40 minutes. Every 40 minutes, you need another gel. If I do that and I reach my times, 5 or 6 gels is the max I'll need on a race. So we're gonna head out, and you're gonna join me because I'm bringing the camera with me. Unless you don't want to see the run, but whatever. I'll see you. Alright, 6.1. I'm calling it. It's hot as fuck, man. So, I'll walk home as my cool down. And then when I get home, we'll talk about the 2 things today. I mean, the 2 things that are important today. One it could have been, one it was. So, let me get back to the house and we'll talk. Alright, we made it back to the house. It's hot. I'm going to sit here for a bit. But, while I sit here, let's remember why. One of the things that makes today semi-important. Today is the anniversary of the day we actually closed on this house. So remember, this time last year we were in Texas for 2 weeks, living in we spent a week in an Airbnb and then a week in a hotel, and it was the most stressful week in a hotel ever. But then today, on the 29th of June last year, we finally closed on the house. We're able to move in. So today is the 1 year anniversary of us officially living in this house. I don't think we're gonna do anything to celebrate it, except just kind of sigh of relief that we don't have to go through that bullshit again. But yeah, that's what today is. Another thing later, and then I'll talk about why I was injured and what was wrong and how I came back quickly and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna lay here, just kind of let my life regain itself before going and eat. All right, I'm here eating eggs, egg whites, rice, and a little bit of chorizo. And one of the significances of today, and I want to talk about the things I tried today on the run. The other significance of today is, had things been normal and not changed earlier this year, today I would be in State College, Pennsylvania, getting ready for tomorrow's 70.3 Happy Valley. Kind of having a little bit of regret not doing it. It was the right decision to pull out of that race, but that doesn't mean I wish I wasn't there. So I would have been in Pennsylvania doing 70.3 Happy Valley. I'm not. It is what it is. I do have a couple people that I'm supporting that are racing tomorrow. So kick-ass guys, if you watch this, you probably won't watch this till after the race. So I hope you had a good race. And then, maybe 26 they have it. Maybe it'll come back for that. I don't know. But if they do, I'll be sure to reach out and race that one. Let me eat. Connie and I are going to go out. So when we get back, I'll talk about the soft flask, how I like it, and definitely review the goo. And we'll talk about my injury and what happened. All right, well, we haven't gone out yet, and I don't know when we're leaving, but I might as well do the reviews now real quick. So the soft flask, I liked it. I really did. It was easy to grip onto, as far as holding it during running, because when you sweat, I don't like holding the bottle, but this was easy because as you would drink from it, it would start to deflate, and it was just easier to just kind of get a better grip of the bottle itself. So that's a good find, good purchase. I'll definitely be using that. Plus, it also had a bite release top, so I couldn't just squeeze the bottle. I had to actually bite on it, and then I could squeeze it. So it was leak proof and so on. So that was useful, and it was 20 ounces, so I could get 20 ounces instead of the 12 to 16 like the little hand bottles had. So I get more out of that, and if I get a second one, I have 40 ounces for the entire race, which is probably going to be useful. The other thing that I used today was the cola flavored goo. So if you're like me, you're kind of older, you remember all these little candies from the 90s. How many of y'all remember bottle caps? Okay. When I ingested the goo, it legit tasted like the cola flavored bottle cap. So total win right there. Just got to make sure I have actual water to rinse that down because they're very concentrated. But yeah, as far as taste goes, cola flavored bottle cap was 100% a win. So that's the two things I did today. You got to see what's in the window right now. Happy. Where are you going? Come here. Hey, sweet angel. All right, so I will talk about the review later, or not the review, but the injury part later. I'm gonna go see where my wife is so we can actually go out because she said she doesn't want to be in the house all day. And then hopefully we'll go out. So I'll see you. The next clip will be at night. All right, so it's Sunday now. Clearly I didn't finish recording this yesterday. We got caught up watching TV together and, eating dinner as a family, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to talk about the injury thing and kind of what was going on with that. So this part of my knee right here, I went for a run a couple weeks ago and it hurt. It legitimately hurt. So to the point where every time I took a step, it was hard to take a step. So I backed off. So I'll ride my bike for a few days. So I rode it like 3 or 4 days on the bike, broken seat and all. It still hasn't been down to the bike shop to be checked out yet. But we did no impact cardio for a few days instead of runs. Did some research. That area was inflamed. I forget what it's called. I can post this picture here to kind of explains it. But basically, we just started talking to my friend who's a doctor, and she was like, rest, inflammation, or anti-inflammatories, rest, and don't run for until it's fine. You know, even though the thing says you can run without that particular, without making it worse. I didn't want to run because I couldn't. So as long as I was able to go, I was fine. So then earlier this week it felt pretty good. I was like, all right, let me test it. Went for a run. I'm gonna go for a fast 45 minutes. That was fine. So we're back. That's basically it. It's really nothing dramatic. I didn't break anything. I didn't tear anything. So yeah, it was just inflammation, a lot of pain, but I'm better. All right, so we'll end this here. That's the last episode, the last little clip of the day of this video. So one more week of what BS is Rob talking about now. If you're still here, like, subscribe, share this with friends. Next week I'm going to talk about what my wife said about me and Ironman racing going forward, when I can get back to it, and what I got to do to get there. So I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need everybody's help. But if we can get back sooner than I want, maybe there's a chance we get back to Ironman training in 2026. Maybe not, but we'll see. I'll put that out next week. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share again, and I'll see you in the next video.